from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. It is August 14th. And I'm ready to make some money, you guys. I told you once, I told you twice, we buy in the red and we sell in the green. Bitcoin is in the green. A lot of alts in these red. A lot of alts are in the red, and it's money to be made, you guys. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK. My friends know me as the crypto trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I can grace this microphone with my voice is another day somebody can profit as a result, and today is no exception. So with that being said, guys, we're jumping into the chat right now to get 2 people paid. We had an amazing group earlier rocking out with me. So I said, all right, let's go back to back like that, right? So one of the things we're going to do, we're going to pick 2 people. Both of them go win some Bitcoin from me, but one of them will get their chart drawn as a part of this contest. So we'll actually do 4 charts in this video. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who do we want? Who do we want? Let's go with... Bam! My man Zach Garro and Nigel. I'm pretty sure Nigel just threw me a donation on one of the other videos. That wasn't even planned, right? But when you pay it forward, the energy of the universe manifests abundance in your favor. So thank you so much, Zach and Nigel. What we're going to do, we're going to chart Dash, but both of you guys are going to get paid. So what I'm going to do right now is jump over to our Facebook group. It is the #1 Bitcoin group in the world. That's right. That's right. You go to facebook.com, type in #1 Bitcoin group. Bam. There you go. It's going to pop up. We got 12,000 of my best friends that come together 7 days a week to get each other paid, empowered, and in a prominent position of influence in the market, right? So here we go right here. We're going to go with Zach Garro. Bitcoin winners of the day. Bam! Some of y'all Bitcoin wallet message to me on Facebook. Thank you so much for being a value member of our community, and thank you for joining us as well. Now let's get back to this money. So here we go, guys. We're looking at 3 charts, right? 4 charts now with Dash on the back side of it. So here we go. I'm gonna maximize this window so you guys can get some prime time real estate, right? I know, you might want to see this face, you know what I'm saying? I know, but it'll come back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So what we're doing right now, we're on a 4-hour chart. This is tradingview.com. You guys, if you remember, if this is your first time tuning in, don't worry. I got you. I got a playlist right there in the description and the first comment of this video. It's called Chart Like a Boss. All you got to do is go to YouTube, the top of that little browser, type in Chart Like a Boss, click on that playlist right there, and you will be well taken care of. I update that playlist every other day to make sure it has the best content for you guys getting started with this method. This is the boss method. It's intellectual property owned exclusively for the reproduction of Brandon Kelly LLC. If you are a profit-seeking entity, you may not use it without my express written consent, which you will never have. If you are a person, by all means, use it and use it abundantly. It works quite well, and it's gotten a lot of people a lot of money. So welcome to the money team. Here we go, guys. You already know green above red buy. We gave Mona a buy indicator all the way back here about 12.8, right? 12.8. We gave Mona a buy and we bought it for our 100-day challenge down there at the bottom. And this thing just broke through the ceiling, jumped through the ceiling, right? So now the way we have to look at this thing is we need to jump down to a smaller candle. If you have a free account on TradingView, this would be essentially the 1-hour candle. Normally I use a 343. That's pretty close to a 4-hour. But you can see that didn't give us much of anything to use to read the chart with. So we jumped down to a 77 or a 1 hour candle, right? And that will essentially help us to understand what's happening inside this chart right here. In addition to that, I'm going to turn on the 21-day moving average because we're so close in here, and I'm going to turn off the 231. It doesn't really help me, you know, when I'm inside of a couple days, right? So what we're looking for with Mona is what is happening with this thing. You can see that we peaked out right there. We crossed the 21, right? And now we're coming back down inside the 77. Essentially, this was a little brother at the time of his life, y'all. He went outside for 4 or 5 days, didn't take no showers, stayed up late at night, you know, ate popcorn, watched TV, you know. He was just outside having the time of his life. And little brother, that's because the big brother was with him, right? 7 and 21 was outside running, right? And they was having such a good time that the granddad said, okay, you know, I don't do this I don't do this every day, but once, you know, I was just a young boy once myself, once upon a time. So he came and joined them. And these guys had a ball for like 4 or 5 days, right? But now, you know, the cycle is shifting a little bit. I don't think it's time to panic. I don't think it's time to dump your life savings in Mona thinking that it's gonna, you know, go up another 1,800%, right? I don't know if we're gonna have that, but let's just take a quick look inside to see what's happening, right? This is the only time I would say turn the candles on, because when you're this close, you need to try to get as much information as possible just to see, you know, what's happening with those candles. The only thing I was really looking for was, did one of the candles indeed touch inside that 77? And they already have touched inside that 77. So to me, that is enough for this chart to continue going back up. Remember, I tell you, there are rules to these intersections. Once the green crosses that red, it needs to check in inside. That's basically big brother coming up, getting little brother and saying, you need to go back home. Okay, and the little brother saying, yeah, you right, I know. And so he went back home, right? And so much that the candles checked in inside the 77. And sometimes that's all you need to get your second wave, right? You just have to have just a little reset button, just a little rest. I don't think Mona is a pump and dump. I don't think it's a scam. I don't think it's a whale. I think it's a new entity that actually has some resolve and some value somewhere in the marketplace. And so somebody who values it is buying it. That's it. But the market tells us what the market can support, right? And so in knowing that, I don't think that this is done going up. I don't think it's just going to fall to the wayside and do something like that and be done forever. So, and also understand that with this Fibonacci sequence, when we took a Fibonacci extension from that breakdown to that breakout, you can see that the 1618 was the area these candles just checked in on. So technically, for us to continue and break out here is a natural extension of the relationship that already existed from these 2 points already built into the chart. One went down, one went up, the next will go up on a 1.6, right? So there you go. That's Mona. I just bought some. What was this? I bought some up here a little bit, right? So I'm not telling you to buy it because I bought it. Honestly, I bought it because I was bored. There wasn't too much else to buy in the marketplace. So I just bought some just to say, forget it. You know, let me throw my money somewhere. And so I bought a little bit, but I'm pretty sure this thing will do something like that. And it will at least test, you know, those highs, right? It'll probably do a double top. If it's going to go down, it'll do a double top to where it tests those highs, right? And if anything, it may give you a situation like Bitcoin to where that second one just kind of sits at that top for a while and then cracks through the ceiling again. You know, we looking at this thing around 15, 16,000, right? So there you go. That is Mona. It's not, if anything, it's just a pause button to continue on the trajectory that it already had, right? And that would be the window of consolidation. You expect to see this thing in order to make a decision. Does it want to go up or does it want to go down? That decision is yet to be made by the market, but we know it will be coming soon enough. Next up on deck, Mr. Ethereum, ETH to the BTC. So let's see what we got for this one. We jump back out for Ethereum. This chart has, you know, long history. So we could jump out to the 4 hour right away, double click that axis to zoom it out. Turn back on our 231. Since we're on a 4 hour, turn off the 21 because we don't necessarily need it this far out. And we turn off the candles because we definitely don't need those. All right. So let's draw this thing up real quick. I was going through this one in one of my one-on-one calls today. I'll just take you exactly what we went through earlier. Cool. All right. So with F, what do we see? We can see that, let me just start this thing over with you guys. These are 3 lines of 7, 77, 231, right? All different chapters in the same book. Right away, we can see that this last little bitty part over here, it looks bad. A lot of people felt that. A lot of people think, oh my God, I lost 30% on F. Oh my God. Oh my God. But in the bigger picture, it's really not that bad, you guys. It's not that bad. It's not broken, not nearly by a little bit. You got to remember, Ethereum is like a OG in the hood, right? It's been around, you know, it's been locked up before, you know, it came up out the streets and it know, you know, how the streets work and why it don't want to go back. Right. So don't think this thing is just go fall apart. Right. It's like it made it out the hood. Now it's sitting in a penthouse, you know, on top of 10 acres out there in Pasadena, California, just chilling. You know, went from, you know, $3 to $13 down, you know, down to $35, down back to 21, up to 460. You know, so it's been on a ride, right? This coin has legitimate longevity in the market. It has a global support network. So this little bit of shakeout right here is really just shaking out the emotionals and investors that don't want to make any money anyway. They just want to tell their best friends that they own some cryptocurrency. They don't actually know how to make money with it, right? That's all that did. So don't let it do it to you. Long story short, don't let it do it to you. But you can see what we're doing right here. We're actually breaking this thing apart into the cycles that naturally form inside of it. Right there is a cycle, right there is a cycle, right here would be another one at that bottom right there. And then this was our last consolidation cycle. And it's not bad. This thing is nowhere near broken. You have a strong support at 51. You got another one at 35. You know, so this thing is not broken by any stretch of the word, right? What we can see on top of that is if we draw 2 trend lines, let's just draw 2 trend lines. We'll do a bam. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm trying to think, how do I want to do this? Yeah, we could do bam, bam. I was trying to go back. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to like, and this is freestyling, y'all, but I'm gonna just show you how this stuff works. I'm gonna focus on this part of the chart, and I'm gonna draw a trend line from this information just to show you what it looked like, how to extrapolate this information, and how to bring it into real life. I'm gonna jump down to my chart on a 343 and show y'all what the inside of these fractals look like, right? So what I'm doing right now Is this all the chart I'm gonna work with? That little bit of run right there. Breakout, breakdown. We'll make this blue. Right. Breakout, breakdown. Cut on the 21, give me some more intersections. Breakout. Breakdown. That's all you need right there. That's all you need right there. Now watch this. Copy and paste that. Throw it up top. Breakdown. Breakdown. Horizontal line. Breakdown. Get rid of this. Guess what we got right there? Remember our 3D axis that we're trying to draw on? Remember the cube that we look for when we want to project energy in 3 different dimensions? Right? So we got that. Copy and paste it. Breakout right there. Bring it down to that intersection. One more time. Right there. Bring it down to that intersection. Bring this one back over from over there to right there. What does it give us? This triangle is what we're looking to end. So the minute that ends is the minute Ethereum more than likely will be done going down and will be on its next leg. I say that because when that one crashed through it, it crashed down, but that's a floor. So we just forecast it down, and that should give us that point right there. Essentially what we're telling Ethereum right now is we're telling Ethereum that you can live in that triangle, but at some point you're going to make a decision, and it may be that right there, right? Actually going to be a swing zone for it. Something's going to happen in between those two. So that's going to be a swing zone right there. And that's how you do it. This thing is going to drop down to probably 54, 51, somewhere in there. But it's set up. It's still set up. And it's not going to continue going down much longer. The farthest this thing can go down is right here. That's going to be the new run rate. This is going to be the new channel that Ethereum runs in. So it might do something like that, but then it'll be back in this channel right there. So that's ETH. That's ETH. Bam! People ask, why has everything got a 45-degree angle? I don't know. I have no idea. That's just how the energy likes to manifest itself inside these fractals. I don't know. I really don't. Next up is, which one? Let me say that chart too. That's a pretty chart. I'm gonna publish this one to my TradingView account. So make sure you guys are following me. You'll get to see a lot of charts that I publish. Ethereum, Mona, and TenX for the Bitcoin. And with this one, you guys, it's what the crazy part, as strong as TenX is, it hasn't even been out that long. Like this thing, no joke, only has a legitimate history going back to July. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a global name. TenX is like Apple computers. People in the cryptoverse know what TenX is. It's like Tesla. But you can see that it's clearly having some difficulties right now, right? And so now let's do this. Let's just draw a trend line real quick. Bam, bam, right? To forecast when we think this thing should be done. And we put our last one right there because that's like the all-time floor. We could throw another one up here if we want, kind of at that macro breakdown level, right? Boom, boom. And that's probably like where we're looking right now. This is probably like the area of the chart that this thing is consolidating to right now. What's going to happen with this one is, and that's a macro. Notice how I'm going to cut this 21 off for right now. But notice how when I went from breakdown to breakout, or a breakdown to breakdown, it crosses right there in the middle. That is not an accident. The universe does not make mistakes, right? Everything is a system of design. But that just more or less confirms like this is a legitimate trend line to describe this entire energy source right there, right? So what we're doing now is we take it, boom, boom, we draw it all the way out to the two possible lines it can crash into, bam, bam. And right now we're basically looking at a situation where 10X will have to make a decision by Halloween 8 p.m., right? Right? Because the chart doesn't have anywhere else for it to go. Now, what's going to happen is very, very, very easily, this is like oversold at this point. And that's why the volume is getting so low towards the bottom, you know, of this floor. Is because not a lot of people, you know, want to sell any more of it, right? So therefore, not a lot of people can buy any more of it. And people are scared to push the price up. So it's kind of just like chinging down there at the bottom. But what's going to happen eventually is this thing is going to bounce just a little bit, right, to test the top of that line. But because the general market trend will be down, ultimately it will get driven into that focal point. And that's what we've looked to have happen. Now, very, very easily, because everything is oversold, it could jump down to that level, to which I would say look to buy it under 275, 250. You might get lucky and catch a candle down there at 250, you know, that just crashes through and then bounces right back. That will be your time to dump in and buy, because essentially then you're playing with free money. 10X is by far one of the strongest coins in the cryptoverse. It has a product, it has millions of dollars in revenue already. You understand? This isn't an idea. It's not an ICO. It's not a LinkedIn profile with a developed team and a cool website. This is a product. This is a gateway for the entire world to come into cryptocurrency. And at $2 a token, it's probably one of the best bargains you will find ever, point blank period, right? This is going to be like the days when they said you could have bought Apple, you know, for $1 a share in 1988. Well, you could have bought TenX for $1.50 in 2017. So there you go. And last thing, we're going to jump over and check out Dash. To the BTC. And what I like about Dash is it's pretty easy to understand, you know, what it's comfortable with, right? If we go bam, bam, that's essentially like a long-term run rate, right? Copy and paste that, throw it up top. What do we got? Generally speaking, everything just about fits inside those two areas, right? You can even put it like right there just to get like a tighter window on it. So everything from like that point over falls in that channel, right? That's Dash, right? As a swing trader, you want to look for opportunities to buy low, turn right back around and sell high. And Dash is pretty easy to see when those different levels are. We can even copy it one more time and see that now we're in essentially in an area of uncharted waters for this relationship. So that means one of two things is going to happen in the next 2 weeks. It's either going to break down or it's going to break out, right? And at least get to the point to where it's back in that channel, because that was what was comfortable for Dash. That's what Dash was cool with. That's what Dash knew, right? Last thing we can do, I'm just looking at this now, but we can also drop a vertical right there and bring this thing over right there. And guess what we got? We got a new channel that Dash could live in right there. That's technically still a part of this natural cycle. So this is actually what I expect to see for Dash until it gets a fresh wave of money and can jump back into this top channel up there, right? And so essentially that means that this means that this 7-day moving average will not be able to go lower than 0.05. You might get 1 or 2 candles that strike down there, but honestly, I think it's a buy wall setup so big at 0.05 that this thing will never get down there. But now you can see it's actually built into the chart fundamentally that it can't go that low, right? You got a horizontal right there, you got a vertical right there, you extend the trend line out and bam, it's just not going to happen. This thing is going to live up here before it gets enough momentum to bounce back up, and it's going to live there before it gets enough momentum to bounce back up. That's it. That's it, you guys. And that is how you chart like a boss. Oh. So do me a favor, shout your country out right now. We're doing our global round the world check-in. We're coming back to you in 30 seconds. Everybody, make sure you shout your country out. We got, what do we got? 168 people live on the air right now, rocking out with the boss. Hit that thumbs up button. I do appreciate it. Let's go over to our website to see the different products we have available for people trying to rock out with the boss. The first one, you guys, is called the profit package. This thing is a list of the movers, the shakers, and the money makers, right? It just works with the boss method. You swing that money around the circle. Essentially, it is the all-star roster, you guys. $100 million coins to where you don't have any pump and dumps. You don't have any, you know, fake, artificial, you know, money coming in. This is just real deal trading right here. So the profit package is a list of the top coins in the market. No joke. $25 that can be yours, and you can be well on your way to being profitable. Next up is the dream team, right? When I made this list, you guys, a lot of people coming into the market don't have a lot of money. And so one of the things I wanted to do was try to set it up to where you can just get, you know, a few coins, like $1, $2 coins that will allow you to still have a lot of profit without putting down a lot of fiat cash. And that's what this list does. The dream team is set up to where you can get that whole list right now for a $20 bill, right? And it's relatively new. Just like I told you, TenX Pay only been out for 2 or 3 months. So the list really doesn't need to be updated yet, right? The portfolio doesn't need to be updated yet. This has essentially been one bull cycle of Bitcoin. Nothing else has changed since February. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the dream team is there. It's an amazing list, you guys, up probably about 1,500% in the past couple weeks. Bossofbitcoin.com allows you to schedule a meeting with me. And this is when I just make myself accessible to the community, right? I do 3 or 4, you know, 1-hour conversations a day, 1 hour at least. They tend to go over. And this is when I just, you know, make myself, my network is your network. My brain is your brain. Whatever I can do, whatever value I can provide to you, you know, I open my schedule up, you know. So say you click that button, you pay the $25, you know, the rest of the details are in that email, and that will actually give you a direct link to my calendar. So say you wanted to do something. I think we have Monday evening right now still open. Yeah, so Monday the 16th, you click that little arrow button right there. Say you want to do something bright and early, 9 a.m. Bam! Click that button and we are good to go. We got some FaceTime. We making you money, and now you rocking out with the best. Welcome to the money team, baby, where dreams come true. So let's get back to our community. Let's go right now. Who do we got rocking out live on the air with the boss? Let's see. Ireland. I see you. You guys can't see. There we go. Utah is big in the building. Philly, what's going on? Dream team, got them both. Bam, appreciate the support, baby. Thank you so much. Orlando, Idaho, BK gonna be a rich man. Well on my way, getting better every day. Thank you for the support and the words of encouragement. Utah is big in the building. I said that already. Canada, eh? Yes, don't you know? Alaska is big. St. Louis, boom, London town. All right, thank you. AZ, London, 2 times what's going on. South Florida, big crypto, holding it down for the south side of the USA, down way by Miami. San Fran, bam, put the city on my back, y'all. Wales, Cape Town, one more. Come on. You got anybody else? Belgium is big. Las Vegas, Sin City, rocking out with BK. Woodstock, Oregon, Jersey, Canada, 2 times. California, country of Cali. Let me know when y'all need that new digital currency, you know what I'm saying, and a director of marketing for y'all rebranding campaign. I can, you know what I'm saying, I can do the Dougie on there. So let me know when the country of California want to emancipate themselves. UK, Oregon, Jersey is big. Big Sean holding down for the Northeast Coast, Minnesota, Australia, Argentina. We global, baby. We global. Feel like DJ Khaled up in here. One of these days, Khaled will be on my channel. Say, Khaled, you know I've been global for a while, man. You just now sitting down with the boss. You know I've been around the world about 2-3 times. My first week of videos, baby. Hey, that's all I got, man. It's that time of the day. Signing out. This the boss. Yo, boy, BK, no matter where you stay, from Brazil to the Bay, California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate your time. Do me 2 things, y'all. Like this video, click that thumbs up button, and leave me a comment in the description. Let me know what you think, right? Let me know what you think about this channel, about these videos, about the charts. Just put your 2 cents out there. Give me your 2 Satoshis. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Till we meet again. Stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.